All right, we're live. Welcome to the Billy Bob's Wonderland talk broadcast. No, I'm joking. It can be a broadcast where we talk about multiple things, not just Billy Bob's Wonderland, but the Rock of Fire is definitely something I'm going to bring up in this stream. I just want people to join, or I'm waiting for people to start watching it. Oh, what's up, Carter? I think. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you changed your name back. No, this one I can't like no, you people that you guys can't join this. Um Discord, Messenger, all of the above. I'm not allowed to talk to anyone. No, Seb, I can't let you guys join. But you guys can talk in the chat. That's plenty welcome. That's why I do these now, is to, catch up with you guys. But I'm not allowed to call with anybody. So, how are you guys? How's your lives been? I'm doing pretty good. Jackson, what's up? Hey, Jackson, I got a huge question. Are you actually going to be at the Billy Bob's Wonderland Rock of Fire Extravaganza #2? Because you said that in the comments. You said you were going to be there. And, dude, I'm gonna flip if you're actually going to be there. We've got, oh, what's up, mine? Seb, I know. I know. It's been a while, guys. It really has. And I'm glad you guys can still come and, watch the streams. I can still, this is the best I can do, really. So, about the Rock of Fire Extravaganza Part 2, who all plans to go? Because I'm confirmed going. I can't miss something like that. I already went to the first one. Oh man. Dang it. Jackson won't be there. Why'd they change their minds, Jackson? The Q&A on the stream? Yeah, I can. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, we can do a Q&A if you guys have questions. Oh, you live for it? Yeah. Are you gonna be there, mine? That'd be awesome. I know that a couple friends I met there last time, like Rockafire Boy, Benji Duke, Showbiz Greensboro, Animatronic Builder. I'm pretty sure they're all gonna be there again. Dude, that was a rocking time. It was amazing. You guys saw that if you watched the videos that I made on it. Oh wow, Carter, yeah. 16 hours, holy crap. Yeah, I didn't think so. Because that's a long way away. So, because Carter, I saw you brought up a Q&A. If you guys got questions, I'm here to answer. Man, I wish you guys could go to the. Oh, what's up? What's up, Truffs? It's been a minute. What do I think of the Furby community? Okay. Um, it's interesting. It's very, very interesting. The Furbies, I'm not really into Furbies myself. Truffs, I've been doing pretty good. Wish I could come back, but it just I can't. It's not really my it's if it were up to me, I would, but too bad I can't. Man, it's been like I want to say like 3 to 4 months since I've left, something like that. I hope Jake, Justin, and Blaine, and Adam, and Skylar get to see all this stream, or get to come and ask questions, or whatever. Yeah, it's been pretty good. I wanna keep to. Oh, I'm actually also on break. Yeah, I saw that, Jackson. I still have Discord and Messenger on my Chromebook, and I was literally just before I did the stream, I checked it and I saw that you were on break. I'm not allowed to message, but or call or anything, but I did look, and dang, it makes me glad to know that you guys are keeping me in Justin's kingdom, even though I'm not really there. After all this time, I'm still in there. And I see you guys added Lane back. That's good, because I may have went out of the community. Um, and me and Lane weren't on the best of terms, and now we are. So that's good. Why am I not allowed? Well, a lot of it. Let me kind of try and explain the story. Um, I'm not gonna bring up names because I don't want anyone to get bashed or anything. Or well, you guys, if you've seen the videos that I ended up deleting because I didn't like them, you probably already know what went down. Well, yeah, thanks, Jackson. And but what I was saying, you guys probably, if you've seen the videos, uh, you probably know what went down. But some major drama happened, and I ended up talking to my dad about it, and he ended up making me leave. So and I haven't been able to go back ever since. But in all honesty, it's partly my fault because I was not very good at communicating in the real world. I'm still not, but when I had Discord, I wasn't. I was kind of like it was kind of like a hiding place for me to just talk to my friends. But it was wrong of me not to communicate with friends in real life and stuff. And I'm getting better at that, but it's gonna take a while because I had Discord for like I want to say around a year and a half or so. So yeah, that's pretty much what happened. And Seb, why can't I chat? Well, that's why I'm like banned from it. Like I'm not allowed. I have no capabilities of chatting because I will be in huge trouble if I did. Oh yeah. Well, I don't have Discord on my phone anymore. My dad made me delete it, but on my computer I do have it, which they don't check, but it would it would be wrong. It would be very wrong of me to do that. And yeah, I miss all you guys too. Yeah, I really wish I would come back, but at the same time, I really did need time away from it because it wasn't helping me like IRL. Yeah, I just kind of need time. Maybe I will come back. Me too, mine. Me too. Well, at least it's like there's of course the Rockfire Extravaganza for anybody that wants to go. If you can go, I'll be there. So I was curious about that. Mine, if you were gonna go, or if Jake was gonna go, or Lane was gonna go, or Justin was gonna go, someone like that. I hope so too, because I did meet Bryson there last time. Bryson's yeah, I saw Bryce. I knew Bryson would go because he lives really close to it. But yeah. Also, did you guys see they fixed everything on the show? They fixed Antioch. They fixed the curtains. They fixed everything. So it's gonna be quite the experience once again. Yeah, 4 or 5 hours away. Oh, that's far away, but I mean that's about how far Benji Duke drove. So oh yeah, Seb, that's gonna be quite the hassle to get there. Barbersville. I only live 2 hours away, so that's why I go often. Not often, but as much chances as I get to go. I would have gone like a long, long time ago when I was really young, before they were even fixed, if I'd known that it was only 2 hours away. Because my mom kept telling me back then that it was like, I don't know, 8 hours away from where we lived or something. That was completely wrong. Drama has ceased a bit. Hmm. So wow. Yeah, I haven't been getting any. Um, yeah, nobody's been like messing with me in the comments or community tab or anything. I did get a shout out from my channel recently, so that's pretty cool. Hmm. Did I get any new items? I got a Rockin' Santa. Skylar, what's up? But yeah, I got a Rockin' Santa, the Christmas time one. I got a life size Santa that I used to repair my original one. And I'll be right back. I have two items that I'm actually gonna go get real fast. Alrighty, guys, made it back. Let me turn my camera on real quick. Oh, that's me. Yeah, I got a haircut and I don't like it. Let me flip my camera. That camera. There we go. So I got these. This is I got this with a like flag waving Santa at a thrift store, and yeah, it's pretty cool. It's supposedly it's rare. Um, I'm not sure exactly how rare, but it was brand new when I found it. There's only one video of it on YouTube. It's only $12. Oh yes, Seb. Yeah, I guess this really is rare. And here's this. It's my original Rudolph and Santa sled, and it now fully works. I hooked his nose up to the positive wire of the legs and the negative to the speaker, so now it flashes. Oh, which scene is it, Jackson? They never let go Rudolph. Johnny moving Rudolph. Did one Bible Christmas Eve. Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose away, won't you have my sleigh tonight? Thanks, Skylar. Yeah, this was actually my grandma's who passed away a couple months back. If most of you guys already know that, since I've pointed it out. Rudolph Hermine Yukon sled. Oh wow, really? That's really cool. By the way, this might sound kind of ridiculous, but I'm thinking about restarting my Rudolph series, but trying to find them with boxes. And I know it sounds kind of stupid, but I'm going to keep my current scenes until I find ones with boxes. Like I already have a couple boxes, like let me see, like what was it? The Rudolph and Clarice scene and the Rudolph and Santa sled scene, my other new one. Those both have boxes, so I won't be refinding those. But ones like the Rudolph and Hermie scene, the Santa or the Rudolph Hermie and Yukon sled and Island of Misfit Toys, I might be trying to find new ones with the boxes and then selling the old ones. No, I'm not gonna hoard them. I'm going to sell them for whatever price they go for. Like I'm not sure exactly how much I could sell them for, but I just want to make profit off of them if I do sell them. But they're not going anywhere until I get a duplicate with the box. But I'll oh sorry, I didn't mean to put that on screen. I'll show the oh wait, I need a new 2011. Wow, how did that happen? I'm interested in knowing how did that happen. It caught on what? I want to know how that happened. That's very interesting to hear, actually. The headgear split and then it started glitching. How did it catch on fire, though? That's my question. I mean, I guess I get it because, like, 2011 crappy boards. I left it in smoke, and smoke started spewing out of it. Wow, that's really sad, actually. R.I.P. Rudolph. F in the chat. But I guess I'll show this SpongeBob. I had to fix it. The head was jammed when I got it, and I thought the arms were supposed to move up and down, but they're not. They're just supposed to stupidly vibrate. You can see him shaking, and the head actually barely moves. But if I put my hand right here, you can see how much it's supposed to move. The 2008 Rudolph, yeah. From this point forward, I'm gonna try and find any new variants of Rudolph stuff with boxes, and the current ones that I have with boxes, and just sell the old ones, because it's fun collecting these. It really is. But of course, I'm gonna keep the ones I have. Oh, Austin, what's up? I'm going to keep the ones that I have until I get new ones with um with the boxes. By the way, this SpongeBob, if anybody want it, and if anybody wants it or knows someone who wants it and will pay a decent price for it, I'll sell it. Like I don't plan on keeping it because I really don't need it. It's just a dancing SpongeBob that sings the generic Halloween song. However, it does have the instrumental to I think it was like a light show, a Halloween light show. How much for the SpongeBob? You name your price. It just depends. It's going to be a little high. I'm just saying it's not going to be cheap because this thing is rare. But we'll see. I'll just name a price and we'll see. Hold up. All right, guys, I'm back. 40. I'll think about it. We'll see. That sounds pretty good to me, but we'll see. I'll definitely think about it. I think 40 is a good deal, but of course I'll have to list it on Mercari. But we'll see. I'm gonna make a video and see if I get a higher offer, but like if nobody else offers anything, I'll definitely take 40.
Well, we're a couple of misfits from Christmas Town.
But yeah, this thing is brand new in the box. Well, I had to of course take it out to replace the batteries, but it is sealed. All right, I'm back. Yeah, we'll see. I think I'll probably end up taking 40, just because that sounds that definitely sounds reasonable. Um, but yeah, at first I thought it was going to need like major restoration because it looked dirty at first, and then I literally brought it home and there was absolutely no dirt on the face whatsoever. It's actually in really good shape, and so is the box. Austin is coming Monday. Awesome stuff is coming Monday. Doing a live unboxing. Ooh, that'll be really cool. What exactly are you getting from him? I know you said something about the Rudolph scene, but is there anything else? What all exactly is coming from him? Hey, by the way, Seb, another thing to look out for with this SpongeBob is this stuff. Like, look at this. This is not like I had to. You wouldn't even believe how much of that string I had to pull out of this thing. Look at that. Like it's everywhere. And every time I pulled one, another one, I would see another one. It would just spawn out of nowhere, and it was so annoying. Green Bongo Frog, Frosty Bobber, Gift Box Buddy Snowman. Ooh, nice. Then if I do another trade, it'll be the scene include. Okay, that's really cool. By the way, did you guys see the Rudolph and Hermie scene that's on eBay right now? It's like $100, and Rudolph's nose is missing, and his head is turned in the wrong direction. I honestly I find that kind of crazy that they would charge $100 for that in the condition that it's in. I was thinking about buying it for a short bit just to, restore it and sell it again, but I'm not going to. I'll leave it for somebody else. But honestly, who is going to buy it for $100 in that condition? I wonder if Chase the Inflatable God still has his Rudolph and Hermie scene because it has the box with it. I'm sure if he did, he'd want to keep it, but um, I'll just I'll just have to wait until one pops up with the box, which will be a long time from now. And if I end up actually catching it in time, that's a whole nother story. It'll be very challenging for sure. I have to get back in the Teddy Ruxpin buy and sell game because I was doing that before, and that's how I was making money. I was buying Teddy Ruxpins off of Mercari, fixing them up, and selling them in fully working condition. That's how I bought the Santa and the rock. That's how I bought the two Santas recently because I sold a Teddy Ruxpin for them. But I'm probably gonna continue to buy I'm gonna probably start buying plastic tape player teddies if I'm gonna keep doing this job that I was doing. And for one reason, plastic tape player teddies are a lot more durable and reliable. Even though they're plastic, it's cheaper. The metal tape players are too complex and they end up having multiple more problems than they should. Every time I get one, it either has a freaking fried circuit board and I have to end up scrapping one of my other ones, or it has a dented pinch roller, which I have some, but like I'm definitely running low. So, and plastic tape player teddies don't normally have that problem. They don't tend to have tape deck problems. Sometimes they do, but most of the time they're easy to fix. Because like plastic tape players, all you got to do is mess with them and they'll start working again. Like you really don't have to replace anything. Sometimes you have to replace the drive belt, but I have drive belts, so that's not a problem for me. If I can, should I buy the seahorse just to let him burn on my driveway? That's up to you. If you want to do that, you can. I have a question for you guys. What's your opinion on Demonic Abyss? This is like Rockafire talk now for anybody that keeps up with Rockafire drama. Um, what's your opinions on Demonic Abyss? If you don't know who he is, look him up. He's great. I like the stuff he does for the Rockafire community, honestly. He exposed David Ferguson for making flirtatious comments towards a 14-year-old eye patch boy. Yep, Jack. Look like Jackson knows who he is. That's the Aaron Fecter term for fetus patch boy. Except, did you know that him and Aaron are actually on good terms now? They no longer hate each other. Not the one, yeah. It's not very common for people to know the drama unless they're like majorly involved in the Rockefeller community or, you know, somewhat involved. One of the two. By the way, did you guys know that Aaron Fecter indeed is moving his warehouse? He's like ditching the old building and bringing everything to a new one. And yesterday, I think it was I think it was sometime in early June. It was his last tour. He did his final creative engineering tour. I don't know about ever. I don't know if it's going to be his last one ever. I think it is. Because actually, a while ago, he stopped giving tours, and I didn't know that. But I don't know if he stopped giving tours because he's moving, or I really don't know if he's going to do tours in the new building, or I don't know what's going to happen. But I know that Aaron Vector is not going anywhere. But I know that, and neither is anything in his warehouse. But his warehouse, his original one, yep, it is going, and supposedly the tours are going too, which is gonna suck. So we better hope Jack Turner gets his show fixed soon, or gets his show finished soon. Yeah, the old CEI was awesome. It was a mess, but it was awesome. But hopefully Jack Turner gets his show up and running soon, because that's probably gonna be the new show everybody's going out to see. Just because it's going to be the best conditioned Rockfire show out there. Like all the adjustments, it's going to be, heck, it might even be better than Aaron's. But I mean, I understand it though, because like Jack Turner's got like full time and dedication to that, but Aaron really doesn't. He's got he's got little time with all that he's already working on to work on his band and like constantly keep track of it, because apparently Rockafire bands are money sinkholes, according to Damon Breland, the owner of Smitty's Super Service Station. But I guess I'll explain a little bit who Demonic Abyss is. Basically, it all started with a carpetbagger doll back in 2019 or 2020, one of the two. Demonic Abyss wanted to get a carpetbagger doll because he was always not very fond of the carpetbagger because he's kind of a sick person, the carpetbagger is. And we never see that. I don't know exactly what's sick about him. I completely forgot, but I think it's like doxing, or I don't know exactly what he does. But Demonic doesn't like him, and he wanted to buy a doll to, like, make a couple funny videos with it. And he joined the Rockefeller community through that because he saw who made the dolls, Aaron Fecter, and he got involved in the Rockefeller community, and then it kind of went haywire from there, because the Carpetbagger and Aaron at the time were teamed up to make these dolls, and the Carpetbagger hated Demonic and his friends, and Aaron kind of told him to get lost from his Facebook group, and that led to a whole big like 17 video series that Demonic made on Aaron Fecter. And then Carpetbagger ended up going Team Mafia, Team Rockefeller Mafia, and turned on Aaron Fecter, kind of betrayed him by going to Smitty's, which Aaron hated. And that from that point forward, Eye Patch Boy and Aaron Fecter teamed up. And then Eye Patch Boy went full circle on the Mafia and started hating on the Mafia. The Mafia, like Travis Scaffer, David Ferguson, Damon Breland, the ones that were in the documentary, pretty much. And minus Chris Thrash, of course. Chris Thrash, I don't know what team. I don't honestly know what team Chris Thrash would be on right now if he was still around, because he pretty much left when the split happened. But Dumonic made a bunch of videos on the mafia. David Ferguson making flirtatious comments to a 14-year-old girl. There was that bit of drama, and then there was also, if you guys know who Cavity Sam is, the owner of the Circus Playhouse band, there was drama between her and Dumonic and her boyfriend as well. Her boyfriend Bobby did the same thing as David Ferguson, made flirtatious comments to a minor, and Cavity Sam kind of was an idiot and sent nudes to minors in some Discord chat, but she made a stupid mistake and didn't check who she was sending it to. So that led to a huge bit of drama between for them. And then, of course, the whole David thing happened. And now, apparently, if you guys know who Pika Love is or Tabitha, she basically clawed her way to the very top of the Rockafire community. She got her Rockafire robots that she's been wanting because she's now dating Travis Scaffer, the dude that was the leader of the Rockafire Mafia, the one who literally made ShowbizPizza.com. She is dating him now, and this dude, Travis Scaffer, abandoned his wife and kid for this flat girl that of course that with like freaking beaver teeth. Let's just say she used them to gnaw her way to the very top, and now she's taking pictures with Krusty the Cat and Chuck E. Cheese. And there was also a joke made about her called she has the flatty patty. You look it up if you want to know what the frick that means. And let's just say it's pretty savage. But yeah, that's Demonic Abyss. He makes videos on all of that, and he's a pretty cool dude. And he's been nicknamed Eye Patch Boy by Aaron Fector. And at the time, Aaron Fector was nicknamed two things: Karen Fector, and because Aaron made like these bowls for face masks and started selling them, they called him Air Infector, like he was infecting all the air, which that was great. But they're teamed up now, and they no longer hate each other. And Braylon is also an active member of the Rockafire Mafia, and he's on Team David Ferguson. But there's nothing wrong with Braylon or Damon Breland. They're just two guys living their dream, doing their job. But the rest of the Mafia is just kind of sick. And heck, I met them. I have pictures with David Ferguson and Travis Scaffer because I didn't really know anything about them at the time. I mean, I kind of did, but like, it was just kind of funny, you know, to take pictures with them, and they didn't know what I knew about them. Because they're probably going to be there again this year. Well, technically it's the same year, but like this time around when they have the second extravaganza. I was going. Funny thing is, I was actually going to make a video. Like, I still plan on it, like talking about my experience with Billy Bob's Wonderland and the extravaganza and everything, and any other experience I had going there. And the fact that I got that close to Billy Bob and I um, touched the latex mask and it was awesome. And he's very short. Let's just say that. Billy Bob is literally like 5 feet tall, all total. But then again, he's like 3 feet wide, so he's pretty dang big. Or like 3 or 3.5 feet wide or something like that. And that's Fats as well. I think Fats is actually like 4 feet wide or something like. I don't know. He's pretty freaking big. Let's just say that they're both as wide as a flat screen TV. Do you know what Braylon is doing with the old Ashland Billy Bob? He's using them for parts. That's what they used all of them for. Um, Anything on the stage is what's going to stay. Anything that's on the stage currently, as far as we know, is what's going to stay on the stage. And if anything breaks, they're just going to go and grab the parts from old characters. But I'm trying to think. They are actually going to be selling a beach bear, a fully restored beach bear, complete with the valves and everything. I'm not sure when. Um, if that's going to be sold at the extravaganza, that's gonna be sick. But I'm not gonna pay $11,000 for a freaking beach bear. I do like the masks that Billy Bob's Wonderland. Yeah, he's gonna be parts. I think he already has been scrapped. I'm pretty sure he's still in that room, just completely dismantled. But I'm not really sure. Maskless beach bear on eBay for 12K. Yeah, there's an almost complete Rockafire show on eBay right now. It's on there for like 16K bid, and it's got a Duke, a Fats, a Mitzi, Billy Bob, and Looney Bird. Hold up, just a second, guys. All right, I'm back. Sorry, I had to mute because someone was in the room. But yeah, Jackson, there's an almost full Rockafire show on eBay right now. I could screen share and we can go on eBay and see what there is. Um, of course, I would have to hold on. I completely forgot. It looks like it is in poor shape. How do you guys how do you screen share in StreamYard? I completely forgot. Actually, no, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't think I'm gonna screen share just because I won't be able to see the chat anymore. But I am aware there is a There's a couple Rockfire bots on eBay. There was a Mitzi that sold recently too. I can't remember how much it was, but it had all the cosmetics. The only thing it was in like almost mint condition. The only thing it was missing was the mask. So it was a full Mitzi bot. I do I'm just thinking about it. I do like oh, hold on just a second. All right, I'm back. But what I was saying, I do like the Billy Bob's Wonderland masks, like the molds that Braylon made off of them. He did a pretty good job considering how destroyed the masks were. But they're not amazing. Let's just say that. They're good masks, but they're not perfect. Which I mean, it doesn't really matter. They don't have to be perfect, but they because they are already they're decent. They're pretty good, but um they do look kind of weird though. Especially Fats. Fats is probably the worst when it comes to like appearance and stuff. The Looney Bird mask. The Looney Bird mask was fine. I think the Looney Bird mask was one of the really good ones because it looks just like the original Looney Bird mask. It's of course it's different, but it looks like Looney Bird. Fats just kind of has a weird deformed face. That's all that's it's a good mask, but it's just kind of deformed. I feel like all they would really need to do is fill the bottom jaw with foam. I mean, yeah, it did kind of get beat up. I think it was because the only reason it got beat up was because Looney Bird broke off of his mechanism, and it like it fell against the mask, got like scraped, like the paint got scraped against the mech and stuff when it was trying to move, and like it was bad. It was a really bad scene, but it's good now. I just feel like the head fur could be like fit a little bit better, but it's it's all right. It's all right for right now. I'm glad they got the curtains working for sure because that like added the magic back to the show. However, the curtains are not exactly they're not perfect. Like I don't think they're the right speed. I think they're a little bit slower than they need to be. But it doesn't really matter to me because like it still opens and closes smoothly and in a timely manner. It could be a little bit faster, but it's still in a timely manner. The only reason there would be complaining about the curtains being a little too slow is just because the curtains. Oh, why are you sad, Jackson? The curtains exist because it's supposed to cover them up when they're not moving, so it looks real. The iconic Chuck E. Cheese rocker stage got 2.0'd. Oh, yep, it got shot with the 2.0 gun. But R.I.P. rocker stage. But anyways, the curtains they are supposed to cover up the fact that the characters are animatronic. It's supposed to cover up. It's supposed to make it look real. But if the curtains close too slow, it doesn't matter if they open a little bit too slow because you're not. Oh, what's up, the holiday frog? You're not missing anything really if the curtains open a little too slow. But if they close too slow, then people are going to see them stop moving and then they're going to go back to their, like when you first air them up, position because there's no more signals. And it's going to ruin the magic if people see them in their static state. I mean, for at least 5 seconds, they're going to know that it's going to make them look animatronic. But the reason it doesn't really matter also is just because it's like no one's really gonna care. We all know they're animatronics. Even little like 4-year-olds will know they're animatronics. But there is a video I saw from MT Creations. He went to Billy Bob's and there were like little 2-year-olds waving at Billy Bob and like trying to get him to respond. So maybe there is some kids out there that actually think these things are real, which that means Braylon did a heck of a good job. So I've kind of ran out of things to talk about at this point. So if any of you guys have any more questions, we'll give the stream if the stream starts popping off again. Like if people are asking questions, I'll continue it, but I'm gonna end it here shortly if it just kind of dies. So if anybody has any questions, go ahead and type them out, and I'll try my best to answer. I wish I could be in a Demonic Abyss interview. And that's legit me. Like, have I been good? So yeah, I've been pretty good. Um, Not much has went on yet. I haven't actually visited Billy Bob's yet over the summer, which I kind of want to, but we got a vacation coming up near the end of July, somewhere around that point. So that'll be awesome. I won't be going to CEI anymore because my dad is not exactly very fond of Aaron Effector. What is the most faulty animatronic I have came across? Do you mean that I own or that I've seen? Because ones that I've seen, I really don't know. There are multiple really faulty animatronics. But the two most faulty animatronics that I have, well, technically one of them doesn't exist in my collection anymore, but it was my first Snowflake Spinning Frosty and my Travis the Singing Trout. Oh my gosh, I could go on and on about how many times I've tore those apart to fix them because they kept breaking on me. I have multiple videos explaining those stories, but it was rough. It was really rough. I guess this counts as faulty too, because this thing's been fixed at least 10 times. But now I think it's finally done. The initial problem with this was the legs weren't stable, which you can definitely see they are now. But the reason, oh, giving me trouble too. Oh man. But the reason that these were actually unstable is because they've had really bad thin metal poles in here that I had to replace. I had put those in there. It originally had sturdy plastic legs, but a long time ago I put those stupid metal poles in there, expecting it to do better. which it didn't. So I replaced them yesterday. It actually has pencils in there. The pencils I drilled, you can see a little bit there. I drilled holes in the bottom and slid a pin through where it's supposed to go, and then drilled holes on either side up here and screwed it into the mechanism where it's supposed to go, and
It will be
it
an
works now.
honor, sir.
But the mini blue, let's see, the spinning arm belt keeps coming off in the lights. Wow. I noticed, Jackson, which one? I don't know if it was Adam's or yours. I can't remember if it was Adam's or yours. I'm pretty sure it was yours. The hat arm goes backwards, you said? Um, wasn't that because there was like it has like a whistle piece as like a stopper and it broke? Wasn't that why? What's the most dandy item I came across? I don't really know. I recently I came across oh, it goes a full 360. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's because the stopper is broken. But I recently came across a dandy Clarice at a thrift store, but I didn't buy it because it didn't work and I didn't need it. I'm more into Jemmy Rudolph stuff. I I would have bought it, but nah, I didn't really see a point. Speaking of the mini Snowflake spinners, I my mini blue actually, I decided to restore it recently. I've washed the skin. It's not back together yet. Dandy chickens. I did actually. I didn't buy it, but it was at the thrift shop the same day I found the SpongeBob. It was the Christmas Dandy walking chicken. It's funny you ask that because I conveniently did come across one, but I didn't buy it because why? I mean, if I would have, if like if Seb wanted it or something, I would have bought it if I'd known. It might still be there. Like if he wants it, I can go back and he can buy it for me if he wants. But just depending on how much it is, I'll probably charge like $10 for that thing for as small and unimportant as it is to me. Um, I played my red mini and the hips got stuck. Oh, interesting. Wants those chickens. I might go back, but if it's like $12, then I'll charge like 20. But if it's like four, I'll charge like 10. If that is if you want it, I could I could go back for it. Actually, Seb, if you end up buying the SpongeBob, you said 40. If you would be able to do like 60 or 70, I would be okay with throwing in the chicken in the box. But that is if I go back to get it, which it probably will be a while before I do. But then again, it might not even be there when I go back, so we'll see. But back to what I was saying. Speaking of the minis, my mini blue, I restored it, and the skin is washed. I haven't put it back on yet because I actually made new boots for it. I have to make the other one, but I finished one of them. I made new boots because the original boots were deteriorated completely, like all the paint was off. And instead of repainting it, which I did not want to do, I gave it the same fabric, like it's this kind of fabric, this red fabric that's on the Santa. I gave it this type of fabric and I made boots out of that. And I'm going to attach them. I have a face off baby doll that was originally sold at Spirit Halloween 2014, 2015. A remake in 2021. Big W in Australia. Huh. Interesting. Dandy bought back the chickens recently, but it just plays the remix versions of the chicken dance. Huh. Isn't that what it played before, though? Oh, hold on just a second. I got the birthday one. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna get off the floor now, and yeah. Oh, I found my cat's collar. That's good. My mom was searching for that. Oh wow, we got 7 people viewing now. All right. Any questions? Any more questions? Anybody who just joined? Because we're just kind of 9 now. We're doing a Q&A, folks. Anybody got questions? Because I was talking about the Rock-afire earlier, and now we can talk Jimmy. The red mini spinner and American blue mini spinner. Oh, interesting. Oh, we're down to 6. Dang it, we lost multiple. It's okay. Just keep the questions coming. If you guys want to know any info. We're back to 6. Anybody got any more questions? Say face-up baby dolls at Big W were probably more faulty than the Spirit ones because it has no timer and the motor turns off as soon as the sequence ends. Huh. Uh-oh, my dog's gonna start barking. Oh boy. He sees another dog. Stop it. Stop it. Calm down. It's just somebody else's pet. You can calm down. Okay. And my American blue spinner has a broken lever and only one of his snowflakes lights up. Interesting. But for anybody that has a mini blue, I would just recommend making new boots for it if you have the ability to sew like that. If you don't want them to have deteriorated boots for the rest of the time, I would just, instead of repainting them, I'd recommend just making new ones. And by the way, for anyone who wants to know, when it comes to the my peppermint gingerbread man, I actually I put the hat from that custom made hat that I made that turned out really good. I sewed it on his head, so Gingy has a hat now. Oh crap, yeah, my cat broke his collar. I'm just looking at it. It's pretty bad actually. If someone pressed the button that turns it off too early, it would keep popping its face off. I don't know much about spirit props, but maybe a little. I mean, maybe a little bit. I did some research, but I don't know very much, if anything at all. I've only watched Jordan's repair videos on them. Because repair videos in general are just fun to watch. And tell me that, this is a question for you guys. Tell me that I'm not the only one when you're repairing something, puts on a like hour-long YouTube video and just sits there with your AirPods in, or just watches the video while you're repairing something. Because I don't, oh, dang it. I don't repair my stuff in complete silence. Oh gosh, hold up. The dog is no longer in here, but you'll still hear her barking though. If I knew how to screen share, I would look on eBay right now, but nah. Man, I wish I could let people join the stream, but I can't. Because I want to talk to you guys. But the best I could do really is just a live chat. I'm probably going to end the stream because there's nothing much going on anymore. So, I guess I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. That's my YouTube outro.